out 'cause I'm on fire.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Taken successfully. First down, Morgan with it. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. There he goes left side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Chase Claypool.
Chase Claypool. 75 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Raiders 0.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch. A single for and taken.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mariota and the Raiders now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Justin Lane on the tackle.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Reception here by Ruggs. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's set away. Punt, 13 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Pittsburgh.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Here's Morgan to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Morgan's
that one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Brings up from the gun. This will be McFarland. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8-ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
At the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. It's incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mariota. Here comes a Steelers. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
To throw again on 2nd down. Morgan. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Mullen. A huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson, down to the 25.
The ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Mariota. Completing it to the right side. Johnson.
Mariota's
They'll get a couple yards on that one. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Championship game. Off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Morgan sets up to throw on first down. Oh, he's got him in, complete. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory.
To Chase Claypool.
A huge play there right off the bat. 62 yards.
And the Steeler first down.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Anthony McFarland, his first carry of the ball game. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. They'll run with McFarland. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle. But collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on first and goal.
Quickly complete into the right flat. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Made the quick throw there outside the numbers, and you can feel the thought process. They just wanted to get in his hands and let him make a play. But how about the job they did defensively to keep him bottled up? Instead, they tackle him for a loss.
To throw is Morgan. Gonna throw on third and goal. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Damiere Byrd there to make the grab. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Makes the score.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mariota and the Raiders now come up first and 10 at their 25-yard line. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The timeout here is we got a player shaken up, and that's Johnson who's down on the field. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
At the 33-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Mariota on 3rd and 2. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this with his down. Start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down. And you make the home crowd go.
There's a hush indeed. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over.
2-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Throwing from the gun is Morgan. He'll get this one to McFarland out of the backfield. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. From the gun, it's Morgan. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Johnson, the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Morgan from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Raider defense delivers a score. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I agree with that totally. And think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team's side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Morgan able to hit his target, Claypool. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
1st down, Steelers.
Operating from the gun. Morgan. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a 1st down. catch there, only a yard.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. Everybody picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though
this is taken in at the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Chase Claypool. 39 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
The kick is good.
And he puts it through.
Makes the score Steelers 14. Raiders 6.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. And they run with Jacobs on 1st down, and he'll take this forward for about 5. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
14, Raiders 6.
First down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Mariota. Incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Intended for
the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Mariota now. They'll find his running back here, Richard. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. And what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
They're indeed going. It's Mariota. Open man is short. It's complete. They needed to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Play fake. Mariota. Taking it in over the middle. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Here's a throw out line complete to his running back right side. I call it no gain there on the 1st down play.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on 2nd down. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
25-yard line.
Throwing is Mariota. The Steeler defense facing an upcoming fourth down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. To throw Mariota. This is incomplete. He's trying on 3rd down, but to no avail. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
Turnover on downs.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know that makes some adjustments.
Johnson was the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. To throw again. Morgan. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Morgan. And that will be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Richard on the return. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now Mariota. That's who he was. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
On 3rd down, Mariota. This is when it's intercepted. Picked up by Vontae Maddox. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
21.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and the lead is up to 15 now.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Back to it after the pick 6. Mariota. It's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
On the coverage.
Now Mariota. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And the heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And that was a deep shot that's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gain of 32 that time.
First down, Pittsburgh.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Morgan. And incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
That's on the coverage.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again. Morgan letting one go deep for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, Morgan. That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. From the gun, Morgan. Being chased out left. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble. But all is well. First, and he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Chase Claypool with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6.
Steelers 28, Raiders 6. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, the first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think this You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over here. Oh, man, and he hits it in stride. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Morgan. And they're getting this one down inside the 20. 6 catches in the wild card victory last week, and now 6 catches here and a first down.
First down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And the Steelers are going to be set up with 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. From the gun, Morgan toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
For Eric Ebron, incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. The final shot before break. Morgan, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Anthony McFarland in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Point is good.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Offense set to get this drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 44. That's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
First down there, it's incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
A 2nd down throw here for Mariota. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
A gain of
a very solid gain of 27.
Pittsburgh.
Morgan off of play action. That's into the hands of his running back, McFarland. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
39-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Morgan. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And hits his tight end, Ebron. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Maurice Hurst forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
It's second down.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Morgan going to throw deep for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Touchdown.
Chase Claypool saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game as his guys continue to pour it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
The score, Steelers 42, Raiders 6. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Going to continue to throw the ball. Do they lean more on the running game? The interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, then we try to take the pressure off and run the ball.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. He'll let this go deep for runs. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 17. And the return will stop right around the 25. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. From the gun, it's Morgan. He'll get this one to McFarland out of the backfield. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
It's a gain of 10. And a Steeler first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Ebron with it over the middle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First down.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
first down. Morgan with it. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. One point remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Sometimes you have to just watch the football. Make sure it's snapped before you're jumping.
The ground, it's McFarland. He's got the first down inside the 10 and all the way down to the 5.
The ball carrier.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
They'll try and run forward, first and goal. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be second and goal.
At the 8-yard line.